Hey everybody, Lisa here, and I just thought I would take this time to vlog. I had a very strange day yesterday, and the strange thing about it was that I got so many compliments of different kinds. I'm not used to that. What's up with that? I started my work. Had to get there very, very early in the morning. I'm an examiner that goes around doing nursing type exams. I have to do the skills tests and the written tests at colleges and trade schools and things like that. And I actually had my first exam yesterday by myself. The students told me over and over and over how much they enjoyed working with me, how I made everything easy and that I didn't stress them out and things like that. Wish they would have done that for me when I was in nursing school. But anyway, the instructor whose students I was there to examine had nothing but nice things to say to me, and said thank you very much and really appreciated working with me. So I hardly knew what to do with myself. Well, I'm not a morning person, so, I was getting over that. And it was a long day, and I took myself to lunch. Decided that since I've lost so much weight, I needed to go get something calorific, like Mexican food. So I went and I got me some Mexican food at a buffet place. Where you can pick and choose, what you want off the buffet. They serve it to you. And after I finished and got up to go to the dessert bar, there was a young man that was sitting there staring at me. And I didn't understand why this man was staring at me. And he kind of asked me to come over near him. I was pretty darn close anyway. So he asked me to come near him. And he said, I am so sorry. I don't normally do this. He says, I would like to ask you out. Are you married? He said, I'm visibly shaking, and started going on and on about him being attracted to me and being beautiful, all this kind of weird stuff. And I just looked at him like this. I didn't know what to say. And this kid was 24 years old and young enough to be my son. Anyway, I politely told him about my personal situation and set him straight on that, and told him, that I'm not used to people saying those kind of things to me, but it was very kind of him that he made an old lady's day. He probably didn't get that. He was just a handsome young man, and he really was visibly nervous and shaking, and just, I've never encountered anything like this in all of my life. It was kind of weird. But, you know what? I considered it a little gift yesterday, that people were saying something nice to me. And, that was kind of wonderful. And for anybody who thinks I'm saying this to brag, I'm just vlogging about it because it's so unusual that I've never had anybody come up and tell me something like that before. That's a little different from saying, hey, I want to have sex with you. I had to learn that the hard way, I guess. But I'm just not used to being told anything like that. The man that I married didn't say anything to me like that. In fact, he basically, told me while we were dating that I wasn't really anything to write home about. I wasn't Miss America. And like, I looked at him incredulously, like, wow. I've never thought anything of myself. Why would anybody think I thought I could be Miss America? For one thing, I'm too tiny to be Miss America. Miss America, you have to be tall like an Amazon. On my last vacation, I actually got to sit near a Miss America former contestant. She's a beautiful black woman. She just stood out in a crowd. She was just really, really gorgeous. Her makeup was, of course, perfect. Her hair was, of course, perfect. She was impeccably dressed, and here she was traveling with her family. But yeah, I've been next to the beauty queen, so I never had any doubts or illusions of myself. I never had to worry whether I was going to get a big head or not. I think my husband actually said when we were dating that he didn't want me to get a big head. Don't understand that. Don't get that. Because in life, if you accomplish something, or you win something, or you get accolades for something, as soon as you walk off the stage, there's somebody who will belittle your accomplishment, or act petty, or jealous, or whatever. So they bring you down, they just bring you down to reality. Enjoy your little accolade while you get it, smile, and move on. Anyway, it was really weird that day because my hair wasn't that, yesterday, because my hair wasn't doing very good. I've got very crazy hair, of course. My pants were too big for me because I've lost so much weight. To me, I felt like a miniature freak show. So, but maybe somebody upstairs thought that I'd had enough getting beaten down that I actually got to have a compliment kind of day. So, hopefully that'll happen to you, where you get a day of people just saying nice things to you, because it goes a long way. There's people that say, well, I don't care what other people think. Really? Well, then you must want to work for yourself and not ever have a job again, or you must not ever want to have a real relationship. Maybe you just really don't care. At least that's what it seems like. Anyway, this is Lisa, and you've been watching Always Looking Up. And yeah, things are looking up. See you next week.